Giant mystical creatures. Oh, giant mysterious creatures. Also, I want to show the thumbnail. So, let's see the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail right there. If you can't see it, giant mysterious creatures calling camera.
Like and subscribe, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
I love these videos where they threat, but like, if just because you subscribe, you're not gonna find $100 in a random bush. Like, what is this scenario? Watch.
Like
It's
and
just like,
subscribe,
oh, I see something in the bush. I'm gonna take it. I don't know what that is. Like, what
and
the
you'll
hell?
have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
Oh,
Giant
Benjamins.
creatures roam our planet
yep.
depth, but prefer to be
Shitty
unnoticed.
quality. Am I on the what? 1080p. Then all those were shitty quality. Let me to inform you right there.
Week.
The quality went from
Giant
good to
creatures
just
roam our
shit.
planet depth,
Like,
but
what is this
prefer to
shit?
be
It's
unnoticed.
144.
They easily become prey to human exploitation.
There's a dinosaur behind the gates.
Depth, but prefer to be unnoticed. They
Look!
easily
Oh, look! A brontosaurus behind the construction site. Whoa!
become prey to human exploitation.
Is that a
and
titanoboa?
extract
Are you
when they
serious?
become too available.
What is this? A
While
flying
trying to hunt,
alien?
some
What is
may
that? A
take to
leopard?
the and were
Spider?
busted. These 10 giant mysterious creatures were caught on camera.
Okay. It's already wild.
Dinosaur.
Oh,
For
dinosaur.
those of us who think dinosaurs are extinct, we don't make much meaning out of this video. If you have encountered this prehistoric creature by chance,
This is wild. So, this guy just said, if you catch a dinosaur by chance, in what world will you catch a dinosaur by chance? Oh, maybe I'll be, maybe, no, you know what? Maybe I will be changed, a better man.
you'll be convinced they could be around but appear different. This video starts on
Oh,
a good
this
note,
video.
with the YouTuber introducing his video when the person filming suddenly finds a dinosaur-like creature and runs for his life. He
Why is
doesn't
he
give us
running?
enough time to confirm before removing attention from the gigantic animal with an impossible length.
And the footage
I'm
is
not
so
sure there's
shitty.
anything truthful about this, because if there were, we would have seen more reactions from people close to the area. The animal appeared in a residential
This guy's making logic. He says stuff that's bullshit, but then makes logical sense. So, yeah, I'll credit to him.
area, which should have led to screams from hundreds of people. This is most likely a statue or CGI.
Why would there be a statue of a dinosaur in the middle of a construction site? Like, who would do that? Oh, yep, I'm building this tower. I better, put down a massive statue of a dinosaur to scare off everyone, No one touches my cement if they see a dinosaur.
In fact, it is CGI, because I don't know of any part of the world
It's
where a
CGI.
dinosaur statue is as tall as this building. Please head to the comment section and tell me if I'm wrong. Again, you could tell the fear in a man's eyes. It looks too intense to be a
What do you mean? I love this. I love this already. Because this guy's like, oh, the man's... There's fear in his eyes. Let's look in his eyes.
Yeah.
He does not look like he's fearful.
joke. This clip leaves everyone confused.
What the hell is that shitty baby
Largest
dinosaur
gator.
walking? Hold on.
You know how to
Oh,
visit
come
some
on. I want
nonsense to be a joke. Therefore, this clip leaves
to... Look at this shitty, like... Why is it so low quality? Like, are you serious? Like, why is it every time he plays anything that's not, like...
everyone
Look how shitty the quality is.
confused.
That dinosaur looks faker than the rest of the baby one. It's just an animation.
Largest gator. You know how to visit some
Oh, they're gonna
wildlife
say
reserves for some
Camprosuchus.
creeps, but get more than you bargained for. This video first circulated on the internet some years ago,
Okay, notice how this is all high quality?
with many doubting
And it's
it was
gonna be
real.
low quality
I
second
had
this
my
pops up.
concerns too, but when researchers made an official statement about it, everyone realized it was true. This wildlife
Everyone realized it was true. Oh, yep. Just look at that. The shitty quality. Shitty quality. Like, how do you... Like, I guarantee every single video in here is gonna be shitty quality.
just visited this park somewhere in Florida. In his usual documentary state,
I mean, that
he
does
took out
kind
his
of look
camera
real,
to
though.
record the animals that live
But-
there. He was amazed to see this gigantic alligator emerge from the forest. The animal didn't seem to notice him.
I mean, that could be
and
real. It doesn't
continued
look
moving
really
forward.
that bad.
You could tell that the officials weren't shocked because they were
Officials
used
were
to seeing it
shocked.
around. While official records say the largest alligator in Florida is 14 feet long, many believe this one exceeds that length. The only problem is that it's not been officially measured for fear it could harm them. What do you think about this alligator? And what would you do if you found this thing
I
in
mean,
the
that
park?
doesn't really mean much. It's not a mysterious creature.
Leviathan sees a giant.
Leviathan sees a
YouTuber took
giant.
his
It's a
camera and
Leviathan,
backpack
first
to
off.
this
Second
forest
off,
for hiking.
a giant. You know those are mythological creatures for a reason, because there's no way there's any beast who would be able to be that big without having to sustain a huge, like, you'd have to eat so much food to live that you probably won't be able to live, unless you're, like, eating plants. And you'd have to be a herbivore, which I highly doubt a giant is a herbivore.
He had been there a few times, and it had been a smooth ride. But everything changed on this fateful day. Minutes into the journey, he heard strange noise suggesting someone was following him. It stopped whenever he paused and continued if he kept moving. This forced him to be more cautious of his environment. He looked on the ground and found giant footsteps, suggesting huge creatures were lurking around. They were so fresh that he could bet the creature had been there only a few minutes ago. He shrugged it off, and that ill feeling continued on the journey. But the sound became louder.
Ooh.
He's scared and convinced it was better to return home.
That does not look like a giant's footprints, by the way.
Moreover, challenging this creature alone with no weapon is definitely dangerous. He would likely become the victim and regret.
Alright, so let me ask the question. Where the hell is the evidence of a giant? Leviathan sees a giant. First off, it was a person, not a Leviathan. And second off, where was the giant? Oh, there's footprints. Okay, who cares? Like, okay, there's noises. Where's the footage? There's not even footage. It's literally just a guess. Like, he just came up with the most random-ass statement there just to add on to the video. Nothing for scale. That's true, too.
His decision forever. Lewis Mail.
Lewis Mail? What the hell is
Our
this?
phone cameras are there for a lot of things. While the manufacturers installed them to enhance the phone features and make them more attractive, you can use them to your advantage. Should you see something strange you think others would doubt, you can film it for evidence.
Okay.
Lewis was out to pick up his mail that fateful evening. It was a quiet and lonely day. He feared a strange.
What is that? Does it looks like he's on the ground when the camera rolls to his face. He just looks like,
it was
like, why does he look like that? It looks so silly. He's like, he's holding it the wrong direction.
It was a quiet and lonely day. He feared a strange creature was around the corner.
Oh my god.
So he took out his camera to
That's why he was on the
accompany him
ground.
a short trip. As he takes out the mail, his camera turns to capture what he thought was a giant monster. Indeed, he was right. A
That's
large
not a
alligator was
monster.
sitting
Yeah, it's an
inside,
alligator.
staring at him, as though it was waiting for him to trespass. He kept his cool since he was alone and didn't want to get into trouble. While filming, he noticed a tiny green ball inside the tunnel. Everything made sense. The children in the neighborhood were playing with the ball when it...
I don't... Okay. Oh, okay, I see what they're going to say. I was going to say, were they playing with the alligators? What he's going to suggest, that'd be stupid. But, oh... Also, stock footage? What is the stock footage? Like, seriously, sometimes I get so confused on why stock footage exists. Like, these kids were paid to sit here and swing swords like pirates. And who in the world needs that? Like, no one.
trouble. While filming, he noticed a tiny green ball inside the tunnel.
That's all
Everything made
alligators
sense.
instead of
The
monsters.
children in the neighborhood were playing with the ball when it rolled into the tunnel. They ran there to pick it up, only to realize the giant monster was staring at them.
It's not a
They
monster.
ran home and never mentioned it to anyone.
Well, we don't even know that for sure. I mean, you're just assuming that there's just kids who are playing who didn't tell anyone they rolled to an alligator. You don't know that for sure. Like, that's just, you're making up stuff.
An adult has seen it. He can advise them on how to best report cases like this.
Alright, that is ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, that was pretty funny. He's like, oh, he's gonna advise the kids on how to report cases. What? I don't think he knows who the kids are. We don't even know if kids were playing with the ball. Like, what are you saying?
Construction workers find anaconda.
Oh, an
Construction
anaconda.
workers are invited to demolish, renovate, or erect a structure from scratch. Either way, they have some digging to do. The actions become explorative in many of those diggings, as they find unexpected things there. Some have found remains of ancient civilizations, while others discovered human bodies buried underneath.
Okay, yeah.
However, this entry features a not-so-strange finding somewhere in Brazil. As these workers dug up into the soil, they found a 30-foot anaconda hiding peacefully
Why is the
there.
footage absolute shitty? What year was this taken in? Who knows?
The animal was so huge that it needed to be removed with a crane. The men were shocked and gathered to take pictures of it. Ordinarily, no one would believe them, but these videos say it all. What happened afterward is unclear, as the workers didn't give those details. Maybe they returned it
Looks
to
like
the
a normal
wild
big
or handed it
snake.
to the authorities to do their job. Whatever it is, we're glad it wasn't killed. Komodo.
like, that was so pointless. You hyped it up like, oh, massive anaconda. It's literally just a stupid snake that looks somewhat big. Like, okay, so what? Yeah, why did they dump shit on it? They're like, oh, let me take a crane and just dump a bunch of dirt on this thing. It's not gonna provoke it or anything, you know. Ooh. Komodo dragon. Isn't that like a house pet? I don't know. I feel like it is.
If the Indonesian island is on your bucket list, you need to see this before embarking on that journey. While the area is home to diverse animals, you must be on the lookout for the Komodo dragon.
Okay,
These
so
prehistoric animals show no mercy when it comes to food. They measure up to 150 pounds and have a large appetite. Studies show they consume nearly 80% of their body size in one sitting. They're ambush predators, meaning they prefer...
Okay, so basically, he's saying don't go to this place because an animal exists, and he just gives stats about it. There's nothing mysterious about it, and it's not giant. It's just uninteresting. It's just a stat. He's reading like a Google. He's writing the Wikipedia article on this creature. That's all he's doing. It's not even Australia. It's like
prefer to
some
hide in
Philippine
one
place
corner
or something. I
and
don't know.
pounce on the unsuspecting prey. That way,
but we're not
it's
prey,
difficult to
'cause
let
we're
go of
scared.
these giant lizards. They're notorious for their unfriendly
look at the
encounters
comments
with
of
humans,
this, yeah.
often leading to fatalities or severe injuries. In 2007, this lizard ambushed a child and killed him. It also is famous for invading villages and causing everyone to run for their lives. Guests
Okay.
are encouraged to be cautious as they move around on the island, as these perverts sometimes target the foot and bite it off.
I don't think they're perverts. I think they're just funny.
Diamond operator finding.
Diamond operator.
Researchers
file.
have yet
Okay,
to name
what the hell
the
is
strange
that?
creature captured in the video years after this clip was filmed. Diamond Operator is a lifestyle YouTuber who loves to film his everyday life. On the morning of
Not
this day,
PewDiePie. Stop
he was
using
dressed as
PewDiePie.
usual and took his bicycle for a short errand. Armed with his GoPro camera, he set out. A few seconds into the ride, he finds a giant spider-like creature crawling on a tarred road.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. First off, was this just this guy's channel just recording his bike rides? Like, are you serious? How interesting, bro. No, it's not interesting, buddy.
As if to cross the road. He's curious,
Yeah, like, it's so blurry and it looks so fake that I just
so
don't
he
know.
pauses to look at it. The animal is also curious and wonders why he's staring at it.
That just looks
Soon
so fake.
starts
I don't
chasing
know.
him.
And none of, like, no, the car just passed. It's like, what's going on? It's like, you're just trying to make your bike ride more interesting to the average person. Oh, look, guys, I was bike. That's like if I had to bike to work every day and I was, I had a vlog channel. I was like, no one's watching, so I'm gonna edit a dinosaur in my bike ride. But like, it's obviously not real because why would that car go by like
The
nothing
animal
happened?
is also curious and wonders why he's staring at him. It soon starts chasing him. Of course, his camera was there to help record the whole thing. Seeing that it couldn't catch up with the intruder, the creature spat something on his camera lens to make it
What?
dark, so we can't see it clearly. Apparently, Diamond Operator isn't the only one who saw it. Neighbors had already phoned the authorities to come after him.
They
While the unknown
phoned
creature
the
was running after
authorities.
him, a rescue team ran behind him to capture and return it where it belonged.
Where does it belong? Like, that's the real question. What do you mean where it belongs? Where does it belong? Well, who knows?
Sky creature.
Well, I can't wait for a sky creature.
This clip was reportedly filmed somewhere in Zambia. You can tell the person behind the camera is on a plane and curious to capture every detail.
Okay.
He's lucky because he got the dose of drama he wanted. As he filmed, something that appeared to be a humanoid creature appeared in the sky.
What the hell? This is the shittiest quality in the world. Like, everything is blurred. It's like the blur effect is just applied severely. How? How do you record this bad of footage?
All that was a problem. It was huge and twisting like something or someone was controlling it. We wished it stayed longer so we could ascertain its real properties, but it didn't, as it twisted away into the
This
cloud.
looks so bad. This narrator just assumes everything. Exactly. Oh boy.
You don't expect stories like
There's
these
the
to be
there's the
welcomed with
Kraken.
open arms. Internet users weren't quick to admit that this was real. Everyone who saw
They
it
weren't quick to admit it's real. I know the internet pretty well. I would say that they don't usually just admit things are real that they're skeptical about, No one just goes and believes every single detail about a random shitty recording. Like, that not happen.
had their interpretation,
Moonlord.
with many calling it CGI.
Yes,
You won't blame
yes.
skeptics, though.
Is that
will you?
cupcake?
Months after swearing
is
that
that?
these clips are CGI. You won't blame skeptics, though,
That's,
will you?
no, it literally
Months
looks
after
like someone just green screened themselves. and then like cut off their arms. That's all it looks
Worrying
like.
that these clips are true, they turn back to reveal the secret behind it. So yes, we're here again. This is probably one of those cases, and the facts have so far not been debunked.
The facts have not been debunked. What does that mean?
Beijing sighting.
Facebook. Oh.
If you enjoy internet freedom, you don't live in China and have no business with the government censoring your content. But if you reside in China, you probably wish you could access as much information as possible. A Chinese content creator captured this bizarre creature on the polluted landscape of Beijing City. He was unsure what it was.
Okay,
so
I'm
he
sorry, but like, I'm sorry. I know that Beijing censors, well, not Beijing, China, like, censors the media, makes the country look good. But like, if this happened, I'm pretty sure that the whole world would be hearing about this. I have never heard about this. Therefore, I automatically know it's not real.
filming it for a detailed structure. He couldn't see all the legs, but guessed they were about 3. While it didn't look aggressive, it was influential enough to cause the ground to tremble.
The ground
If not
is
that,
trembling.
He wanted to
Yeah,
see it
I'm
to the
pretty
end.
sure that
he would
we
have
know
run
about
inside
this.
the house for fear of what the creature would do.
Oh
to
yeah,
him.
go to my house that it just can walk over and destroy. Yep, genius move, idiots.
Days after this sighting, the Chinese government was silent about it. It didn't release an official statement confirming or debunking, even after the clip went viral. Many say Beijing is hiding something from the world.
Okay,
However,
this is the shittiest. Oh, the government. They didn't have anything to debunk at all. That's the monster. Bro, oh my god.
we're yet to find out what it is.
The
Cassowary.
Ooh, golly.
The cassowary is named the world's most dangerous bird. It's fairly unknown compared to the ostrich and emu.
So this
In
just
a natural
well,
habitat.
first off, this just looks like a normal ass bird. Why is this number 1?
They're shy and would hide from humans or intruders. They're not too aggressive, and attacks are rare.
They're
However,
not aggressive and their attacks are rare. Nothing about this is intimidating at all. And it's not mysterious and it's definitely not giant. So this is stupid. Why is this number 1?
prove a fatal point when someone gets too close or provokes them. Their
Looks like a
attacks are
turkey.
sometimes deadly because they invest everything in them to deal with an oppressor. They're
and all it
blessed
takes
with
is one gun
razor-sharp
and you're
talons,
dead, so.
which help them emerge
Useless.
victorious in just about any fight. Just pray not to fall into their trap, as they run at top speeds and will definitely bring you down.
Top speeds
The
of
last
what?
thing you want to do is engage in a race with them. From jumping up to 7 feet high to delivering strong
Okay,
kicks.
that is that the image right there is crazy. Look at that monkey. He's just it's just like, oh, that has got to be. It's just I don't looking at that. It just makes me think things. You know, I'm not gonna go into it. That's enough for that.